Have you ever found yourself stuck in a loop of thoughts, replaying the same scenarios over and over, wondering why you feel so drained afterward? You're not alone. Many of us experience this phenomenon, often without realizing the toll it takes on our energy levels. Today, we'll explore the elusive connection between our thoughts and our fatigue, helping us understand why overthinking makes us feel so tired. Let's start by framing the question. Why do our minds, designed to solve problems and navigate challenges, sometimes leave us feeling more exhausted than enlightened? To answer this, we first need to understand what overthinking really is. At its core, overthinking involves a relentless cycle of analysis where our brains become preoccupied with possibilities, outcomes, and worries. It's like being caught in a mental web where every thread leads us deeper into confusion and fatigue. Imagine this. You're preparing for a big presentation at work. As you mentally rehearse, you think about every potential question you might be asked, every detail you need to remember, and every possible mistake you could make. Instead of feeling prepared, you find yourself spiraling into fear and doubt. This internal dialogue can drain your mental energy, even before you've stepped in front of your audience. This is the first way overthinking leads to fatigue. It transforms anticipation into anxiety, leaving your mind exhausted before you even begin. Now, let's consider the impact of decision fatigue. Every day, we make countless decisions, from what to eat for breakfast to major life choices. However, when we overthink these decisions, we often find ourselves paralyzed. Take the example of choosing a weekend getaway. You might start by exploring various destinations, researching accommodations, considering costs, and reading reviews. As you delve deeper, the options multiply, and soon, you're overwhelmed. You end up spending hours or even days mulling over the same choices, which can leave you feeling drained. This mental exhaustion takes away your ability to enjoy other aspects of your life, as even small choices become burdensome. Another facet to consider is the emotional toll that comes with overthinking. When we replay past events in our minds, analyzing what went wrong or how we could have acted differently, we inadvertently invite feelings of regret and sadness. For instance, think of a situation where you had a disagreement with a friend. You might revisit that moment repeatedly, questioning your words, wondering about their feelings, and imagining various alternate endings. This emotional rumination can be heavy. Instead of resolving your feelings, you find yourself carrying the weight of those unresolved thoughts, leading to a profound sense of fatigue as your mind wrestles with emotions it cannot change. Additionally, there is a physiological aspect tied to our mental state. When we overthink, we activate our stress response, releasing cortisol and other stress hormones. This can create a state of chronic tension in our bodies, leading to physical fatigue as well. Picture a time when you were preparing for an important exam. The hours spent worrying about the material and stressing over your performance can leave you not just mentally, but physically drained. The body and mind are connected in profound ways, and when one is burdened, the other inevitably follows suit. Lastly, let's talk about the creative block that often arises from overthinking. When our minds are cluttered with worries and second-guessing, it becomes difficult to access our creativity. Consider an artist working on a piece. If they get too caught up in whether their work will be good enough or if others will appreciate it, they might struggle to paint at all. This inner conflict leads to frustration and fatigue, further depleting their energy and passion. To recap, we've explored how overthinking can transform anticipation into anxiety, create decision fatigue, evoke emotional turmoil, trigger physiological stress responses, and block our creative energies. Each aspect connects back to the core idea that our thoughts can be both a powerful tool and a source of exhaustion. So, next time you find yourself ensnared in an endless cycle of thought, remember the impact it can have on your energy levels. Take a moment to pause, breathe, and find a way to ground yourself in the present. It's important to acknowledge these patterns and take steps to break free from them. How do you handle overthinking in your own life? What strategies help you reclaim your energy? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below.